Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. This is a pre-recorded Fitme family meeting because I am actually in person right now at the Fitme weekend in Maryland. So because we will not be available tonight for a call, I'm sending you out this pre-recorded target for the week. Now, first, before we even get started, I wanted to send you guys this reminder that if you've been seeing all of the pictures and all of the fun that we're having here in Maryland, I can't even tell you, my heart is just overflowing. It is not too late for you to be a part of the Fit Me Washington event, but you have to register soon because it will soon be too late. And so registration ends, I think we said October 4th, but it is not too late to sign up. The Fit Me Washington event is October 23rd and 24th. And if you aren't certain, just reach out to someone who attended the Maryland event, and you will see that this special weekend that you set aside for yourself is a game changer. There has just been so much connection, learning, excitement, enthusiasm, honesty, realness, and those things together create a situation in which you leave changed in an amazing way, and you leave with friends, and you get to see in person all of the people that you've been getting to know through Zoom and Marco Polo, and you actually get to see them and be with them, and man, it's just been fantastic. So I just want to tell you, it is not too late. You don't have to miss out on this, and so sign up for the Fit Me Washington event and make sure you're there. So I will share the link with you guys. It's the same one that has been shared via email if you want to search your email, but I'll also make sure it's shared again if you want to sign up for the Washington event. So let's talk about the target for the week, because we've been hitting a lot of environment things. So over the past couple of weeks, we've done a fridge clean out, which I thought was really fun. I feel like we have to do that one on the regular. We last week did a closet clean out. And I know for some of you, this was like a fun and easy task. And for others, this was tough. This was like, why on earth, why the hell did I do this to myself? Why did I pull this crap out of my closet and now I have to deal with it? But I'm so glad that you did, because again, you are doing something that sets your mindset up for success. When you open that closet and you don't feel the weight of all of the clothes that make you sad or that don't fit or that are cluttering your space, you can feel lighter. You can put on your clothes for the day and feel confident and good in your skin and carry out your day. So if you didn't do either the fridge clean out or the pantry or the closet clean out, then it is time. So I actually thought about giving you pantry clean out as the target for the week. And I thought, you know what, we've done clean out for a couple weeks now. And let's not overwhelm or overdo the clean out. If you haven't done your pantry and you're like, I must do that next, because logically that makes sense in your brain, then by all means, please clean out your pantry next. But I thought this week we could return to the idea that I shared with you last week, which is that we don't just want to pull out the things, right? We actually need to insert something. So we're not just subtracting. We want to add some choices into our lives that are like positive, that also feel good. So for example, like on the fridge clean out, if you emptied it and cleaned it, like that probably felt good, but it doesn't feel quite as good as opening it and seeing like some fresh grapes there and stocked up with good veggies, and you've got your eggs there, and you have all of this right there in front of you, and you're like, I am stocked and ready. So this week, and it's the same thing with the closet, if you emptied it and that felt good, and it's like, yes, I don't have that stuff in there anymore, but we want you to be able to open it and say like, oh, I love how I feel when I wear that shirt, or like, those are my favorite leggings, I'm going to wear those, or that's my favorite blouse, like it looks good on me, and that feeling goes with it, right? Because you deserve that too. So this week, we're actually talking about stocking up. And if you have not looked at the grocery essentials guide or our pantry like clean out guide, I'm going to include them right now in your material so that you have them, because these two guides give you the basics of what you could and should stock your freezer and your pantry with for success. And we're getting ready to go, I mean, it's kind of fall already, but we're really going into the fall season where it gets to be sort of fun to do slow cooker meals and those kinds of stews and soups and really tasty, like warm, flavorful dishes. Like that's the season we're going into, but it's hard to do those, even simple ones, Fit Me plate options, if you don't have some basics in your pantry and in your freezer. And so a couple examples of basics like include like things like broth, either chicken broths, things that they come into like a carton you can keep in your pantry, or if you want to buy fresh chicken or bone broth, sometimes you can get that in the freezer section. Having that on hand is huge. It makes a really big difference in the flavor of your food. Having, for example, like the herb seasoning and the garlic cubes, those frozen cubes you can get at Trader Joe's or those kind of grocery stores, Giant, even Food Lion has them, Walmart. You can get these little freezer trays of herbs and garlic, and you keep those in your freezer, and those make, again, food more delicious. They're inspiring. Another thing you might want to stock up, and I'm just listing a couple, and don't worry, you're going to have a list that you can go through. In the pantry category, it's just some basics on your seasonings. So if you don't have garlic powder, onion powder, maybe an Italian blend, good like salt, like Himalayan pink sea salt that you can crack, ground pepper, you're going to want to stock up on those because it's inspiring. It can make your food taste good. And just having those in the pantry can make a big difference. If you are somebody who enjoys spicy food, making sure your pantry is stocked up with things like sriracha, or hot sauce, or Frank's, like those kind of things. Again, they're really simple, they're easy, they're really accessible. Almost every grocery store has them. You keep them in the pantry, and now all of a sudden, food tastes extra great. So these are the kind of things we want to stack up in terms of just like pantry, right? Like, well, pantry or freezer, where you're not necessarily having to buy it fresh each week, but it's there to make food taste better. And then if you haven't gotten in a groove yet of like, what do you buy on a weekly basis that are sort of like staples? These are the things that you're like, I just buy these pretty much every week if we're out. Things like citrus, so lemons and limes. Eggs, if you tolerate eggs, whatever your, dairy product or almond milk or oat milk, whatever those kind of products that you have, what are those things that are staples for you? Maybe you have 2 or 3 vegetables that you really like that you do on the regular. Are you stocked up on those? Do you have a couple fruits that you like? What are your favorite grab and go fruits? Do you prefer to have something like an apple that you can just grab and take with you, or a banana? Or do you like things like grapes that kind of like you can kind of do that snack feel where you're like breaking them apart and eating them? Do you prefer to have something like blueberries in your freezer, or raspberries that you can have at night, maybe if you get a sweet craving? What are the things that we can put in your pantry, fridge, and freezer that are more in that like staple category, the category of like, I always have these available, and they help me create meals that taste good. They help me stay on track. They help me feel like I am stocked and ready to roll. This is your target for the week. So what I want you to think about, I want you to look at the attached documents and say, okay, do I have any of these? Do I want any of these? Do I even know what I want to have in my pantry, fridge, and freezer to stock up? And if the answer is no, and I guess if the answer is yes, I still want you to reach out to your coach. Have a conversation with your coach about this. What should be on your go-to grocery list? And this is one of the things where like using something like Instacart or maybe grocery pickup can be really helpful. The reason it's helpful is because when you order online, or you order through one of those like delivery grocery services, it saves what you order. So then the next time that you go back, you go to order again and it populates for you and it shows you like last time you ordered lemons and limes, and you can just look and say, I'm out of those, order it again. Or last time I ordered these frozen single serving chicken breast, and oh, I'm out of that. So like, let me get some more of those. And it takes some of the thinking out of it. Because once you do this work one time, then it pays off over and over again. So, it makes life a little bit easier. It makes ordering groceries more effortless if you do the work one time, and then it can make things easier every single time you go to order. You just have it there. So I want to challenge you this week that you should do this work if you haven't done it already. It's always a part of something we talk about when people join Fitme, but I think it's an easy one to skip. Are you stocked up? Have you done, after the clean out, a solid look at what are your pantry and grocery staples or essentials? I want you to feel really confident about this, and so there is no wrong answer or no dumb question or wrong answer, really. I mean, you should ask your coach if you're not sure. And I would say, like, if you're like, I don't know if I'm not sure, that's reasonable too. Are you regularly making Fitme plates at home that you like? If the answer is yes, you might have this squared away. If the answer is no, then this might be part of the problem. And this is something that is very doable to fix and should be a tool in your tool belt for confidence around meal prep and meal planning. So you've got your target for the week. I want you to stock up on the essentials. Restock if you need to. Let your coach know that you did it. Check that box. If you are struggling with this, still talk to your coach. Remember, in our Fitme week, it's pretty basic. Sunday, you get this message from me. Monday, Mark will pull your coach. Let them know how you're doing with the target for the week. If you need any help or you have questions. And then Tuesday, expect to hear back from your coach with some feedback, encouragement, all that good stuff to get you going for your week. If you need anything, please reach out. Again, I just can't even tell you. I know some of you will listen to this who are here at the Maryland event. This weekend has meant so much in so many ways to me, and I know to everyone who's here, but also I hope that if you couldn't make it, know that we miss you. We have talked so much about you guys who couldn't make it and how much we can't wait to see your faces. You have been a part of this weekend, even if you couldn't be here. But we just wanted to tell you that I cannot wait to see each of you in person and get to know you better, because talking to you over Zoom or recorded message like this is pretty great considering we're spread out all over the country. But it pales in comparison to getting to know you face to face. And so just know you are missed. We have talked about you. We miss you, and we cannot wait to see you at the Washington event. So hit me up if you have any questions about your weekly target. I look forward to seeing you guys later this week, and I will talk to you later. Bye.